My name is Antonio Garcia, and my research, broadly speaking, focuses on how best to support caseworkers, providers, social workers to deliver the most effective services, irrespective of clients' identity, race, etc. Social work, at its very core, it's a profession that focuses on addressing racial inequities, social injustice. And that really rings true to my own personal values. As a former caseworker, I saw day in and day out the injustices that families and kids of color experience. As a caseworker, I didn't have the tools or the resources to mitigate those disparities. And now to this day, my research really focuses on how do we best support those social workers to engage clients effectively and to make sure that they themselves are supported in their job. A fundamental question that I often ask my students and my colleagues is, what are the potential harmful practices, policies, and procedures that sustain racial and economic inequality? And what are the methods we need to use to uncover what those harmful practices and policies are? So that's where we're at, I think, as a profession. We know they exist, but empirically, do we know the causal factors that contribute to them to some extent? Do we know how to address them empirically? Not yet. So we have a long ways to go of really trying to understand the evolving context that we live in and how to mitigate those harmful contextual factors that perpetuate disparities and inequality. Personally, I was the first person in my family to go to college. I was very fortunate to be blessed with excellent mentors who sort of pushed me along the way from undergraduate all the way to my PhD program. And so it's sort of my way of giving back, to pass the torch on to folks who can take stock of the current science, but then also elevate it, to take it to the next level. In those circumstances, I also think students, they challenge me to teach better, to engage in more relevant research. So it's a two-way street.